It's hard to believe, but we are on our fourth episode of Dive Bar City. I am Todd Block, and we are recording this show again from the New Place Lounge in Trenton, Michigan. And for the second week in a row, they've left us in this room with incredible memorabilia surrounding us. So it really keeps us on our game here. So to kick off the show, as we usually do, it's the Chump of the Week. And for this week, my chump is a 2-month-old baby that somehow managed to find its way into St. Andrew's Hall with headphones on, but still 2 months old, managed to find its way into St. Andrew's Hall, convinced its parents to take it to a Toadies local H concert, which the kid is already spoiled. The parents agreed, and this 2-month-old baby shows up wearing headphones. Little baby, you are my chump of the week. So, all right. So, all right, with that, let me introduce our guest. I am honored to have this person with us. I've been looking forward to this show since we started talking about it here about a month ago. My guest is James Elswick, and some people call him Jamie, but
childhood friends.
Childhood friends call him Jamie, and I'm a 1 degree of separation from Jamie through a childhood friend, and but James Elswick. James is a lead singer in a couple different rock and roll bands, and which, since this podcast is focusing on music, sports, and pop culture, I thought Jamie would be a perfect guest. And yes. So Jamie, welcome to the show.
Thank you, brother. I'm honored, man. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Been looking forward to it.
So Jamie, he's got 2 bands going right now, and we're going to talk about that and a lot of other things too. But his 2 bands, one Whole Shot, who I just saw last week,
Whole Shot, baby,
and then a side project called
Unhinged,
a
tribute to the music of the Doors.
Yes. So Jamie, tell me how Unhinged came about.
Well, that's a good question. Actually, Unhinged is the old Mercy Brown Detroit band, who I've been with since 2013. And my good buddy Andy Miles was basically the leader of that band for several years. And it just got too hard. He moved to Chicago, so it got too hard for him to come back and forth to do these gigs, too costly. So he kind of left the band, and these guys, they all know that I'm a Doors fanatic. So
they were a Doors tribute before you.
No, we were a classic rock tribute. We did everything from Deep Purple to the Rolling Stones to the Beatles. I mean, Led Zeppelin. We covered a lot. It was just a greatest hits band, basically.
So they knew you were a Doors freak?
But they knew I was a Doors fanatic. So
do you find it ironic that Jim Morrison is looking at you right now from this wall?
I kind of like it. It's good luck for me, for sure. I'm a fanatic.
So this band, they decided they wanted to combine forces. So all their powers of all these classic rock songs that they knew, and your love of Jim Morrison and the Doors.
Well, once Andy left the band, these guys, like I said, they knew I was a Doors fan, so they learned some Doors songs, and one day at rehearsal, they busted into a couple Doors songs. Like, are you guys kidding me or what? Let's do this. So yeah, we learned about 20 Doors songs, and I was like, well, we can't call it Mercy Brown anymore. So my buddy Rich, my keyboard player, Rich Roberts, awesome guy, he said Unhinged. And it's like a door unhinged. I was like, that's perfect, you know, because none of us look anything like any of the Doors, but we try to sound like them.
Well, I can tell you, I saw you guys play in Lincoln Park, at that band shell, which I didn't know that band shell existed.
Yeah, that's legendary.
That was some awesome sound.
Yes.
That sounded great.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And that was a great show.
It was awesome. Yeah, I love that place. Mayor Maureen of Lincoln Park, she is one awesome chick, and she has brought back the live music on Thursday nights, and now she added Tuesday nights at that band show. And everybody loves it.
There's a market for it, because I talked to a couple people in the audience that night as they were just sitting around, and I think a lot of people, it's not that they are cheap, but they love free shows.
Right. No, especially in a beautiful park with shade trees and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Bring a cooler, bring a chair.
Yeah, it was old.
Awesome.
It was old school.
It's a good thing, bro.
You guys crushed it.
Thank you very much.
People riding up there on their bikes and stuff.
Right.
And got their coolers, picnic blankets.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. So Unhinged. How about Whole Shot? That's another current band.
That's my main band. Whole Shot's my number one.
So what's the current status of Whole Shot?
Well, we are in the process of learning some new covers. You know, we're a cover band basically.
Tell for those listening, what's your main groove with Whole Shot? What kind of jams?
We do classic metal, classic hard rock, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Dio, Ozzy. We can do it all.
Yeah.
And we do.
Well, the first time I saw you, I had heard a Whole Shot. I was there to see another band who had played before you. This is up at Road Rangers in Taylor.
Yes, Road Rangers.
Yeah. R.I.P. I heard.
I know. I'm so disappointed.
Well, hopefully they can come back.
Yes.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, this Whole Shot. You know, I see you guys gearing up, and your first song was "Children of the Grave," Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, you got my attention.
That's right.
Yeah, because nobody does that song.
I love old school Sabbath.
Yeah.
You know, so does my band, and that was like a no-brainer. We're like, yeah, it's got that heavy,
yeah.
You know, you just love it automatically. And we do a couple of good old Sabbath songs.
So how did Whole Shot come to be?
Well, Daryl, the drummer, let's see, he's actually our second drummer. And
this ain't like a Spinal Tap drummer thing, is it? Where they spontaneous combust and you got to get a new one?
No, not quite. Yeah, that'd be great. That's hilarious. That's a great thing right there.
No offense to Daryl.
Let's see. We got together in 2015, and I had known Sly and our other buddy Keith Holstein. He's the original guitar player. And then our good buddy Ed Navarre from Category 5.
Category 5, yes.
Yeah, he's the drummer for them. I mean, he's my childhood friend too, and one of my favorite people in the world. I mean, he's just the best. But he was always in a band and stuff, and he inspired me. That's a different story. But so I don't know how it happened exactly, but.
I mean, were you a garage band, and then you decided, okay, we're good enough to gig? Or
I met these guys at the All-Around.
Is that the right word?
The
gig?
old All-Around bar.
Am I using the right slang? Gig?
Yeah,
you guys were gigging?
Yeah, we were gigging, bro.
All right.
So I met these guys at the All-Around, and Keith and Sly, my bass player, Sly Dog, they were in another band with this girl, Liz Ward, Mango Pie, I think. It was the name of it or something like that.
Sounds delicious.
It was. They were delicious. It was awesome. Anyways, it morphed. I got these guys. They met me through Mercy Brown, and I got up on stage with them a couple times, and it's like we just felt right. So we formed Whole Shot, and we got Ed Navarre to be our drummer, and he's the one that named the band Whole Shot. And we went from there, you know, and then Eddie moved on to other projects, and we picked up Daryl, who was with Ray Street Park. Mm-hmm. And Keith and Sly Dog already known him really good, you know, and I knew him pretty much from the All-Around and getting up on stage with him and stuff.
Well, I could tell you this local scene is alive and well, because I just saw you the other night at said Road Rangers.
Yeah.
It was I think a 21st.
That was Daryl's daughters, twin daughters, 21st birthday party.
They're probably still hungover. So, by the way, you guys got some cool merch.
Yeah.
And so
Thank you, Lisa Robertson, Daryl's wife. She's our merch maker.
Super cool merch. And
she makes it the best, dude. She is the best.
And when you have merch of a local band and you strut into the Fillmore or St. Andrews, you get some street cred right away. So, yeah, that's awesome.
Especially when it's blinging like Lisa makes it. I mean, she knows how to make some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Especially for the girls.
Yeah.
She'll cut the shirts and put laces in the
Yeah, she's like a rock and roll heavy metal Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's definitely awesome. We love her.
All right, so music influences. Okay, I'm going to say music influences for you personally, for James Elswick. What are your music influences now? Who are you listening a lot to?
Man, dude, I like Ghost. I'm really fascinated by this guy. He's a genius. The guy's a genius. I mean, he does a different personality with every album, a different mask, a different character he turns it into.
Is it rock metal?
Yeah. You're not familiar with Ghost?
Well, no, I'm not.
Because I'm gonna highly suggest you gotta start listening to Ghost because
and that's what this show is for. It's a two-way, hopefully 5,000 way feedback.
So we're both Alice Cooper fans, and we know what a show that Alice Cooper always put on.
Yes.
Ghost has taken it to another level.
Okay, well, I'm going to have something to listen to after we're done.
You're going to love it.
Yeah, and then you're going to have something to listen to after we're done hearing it by band Whiskey Myers.
Deal.
Yeah, all right, cool. Okay, so who other than Ghost, anybody else? Who are you listening to? Do you find yourself?
I like Black Label Society, Zach.
Okay.
He puts out killer stuff all the time. Yeah. I like the heavier stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
That I still find that I consider it quality music, man.
Like who do you listen to on the way down here?
Way down here, what was I listening to?
I mean, we're talking heavy stuff like Clutch.
I love Clutch.
Like those kinds of.
I love Clutch, but dude, I like to listen to the Beatles and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
you're wearing a Yellow Submarine T-shirt now.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
Yeah.
My music tastes go up and down. I'll listen to heavy metal, and I'll be listening to the Beatles the same night, just up and down. I was listening to Buck Cherry. I love them, man. They're so friggin' awesome.
And so there's a band. I think people know their one song, Cocaine. But, yeah. But I
got a story about that.
They've got so.
That's a true story.
I think we all do. But they've got that does not define their sound. Like they've got a lot of bluesy.
Oh man, I love them.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the song "I'm Sorry"?
I'm Sorry, Brooklyn.
That's an awesome ballad. You know, I mean. And of course, the song "Fuck It."
Oh, that's a jam.
I love it, man.
Yeah. Too drunk to fuck. Yeah.
They got a lot of party songs.
Yeah. They sing about real life.
Yeah, that guy's a really cool character, frontman.
Yeah. What? Josh Todd.
Josh Todd.
Yeah, he's my namesake.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. This is speaking of rock and roll. Just people that we. I'll say that get on our radar that we admire for one reason or another. James, you're from Taylor.
Correct.
And you grew up in Taylor.
Correct.
And you grew up on the streets of Taylor.
Clipper Street Posse, baby.
Yeah, and somebody else grew up on the streets of Taylor.
That's correct.
Who?
The one and only Joey Kalasia from Kid Rock fame.
Yeah. So okay. So if you let me
the ultimate underdog.
If you'll oblige me, Joe C got on my radar of course through Kid Rock, and the story that I heard was that Joe C hung out at the Palladium in Roseville, or used to be the Ritz in Roseville, and Kid Rock, whatever band he was in, I don't know if he was solo or whatever, but he was playing there. That was one of the places that they would play, and Joe C was a fan in the audience. And Kid Rock.
So it was actually the State Theater.
Okay.
It was actually the State Theater. And remember, there was a bunch of these tables on the main floor of the State Theater up by the stage. And Kid Rock was up on the stage, and Joey was standing on one of these tables.
The cocktail tables.
Yes. So he's 3'9", and he's like right up front against the stage, and he knows all the words. He's up there doing his thing. And of course, Kid Rock Bob, he notices him automatically. He's like,
who's this dude?
who brought their fucking kid to the show? That's what he thought. Who brought their kid to the show? Okay? So, of course, Joey was tenacious, and he knew how to work his way backstage at WWF events. Or he was the master.
Well, they probably thought he was working.
They thought he was a child. And he would just walk backstage nonchalantly like, hey,
looking for my dad.
Don't worry about me. That's right. And they let him. And that's how he got to meet all these famous wrestlers, which is a whole other story I could tell you about. You wouldn't believe it, bro.
All right. So, but you grew up with Joe.
Yeah, Joey's my childhood friend. We used to play hide and seek.
Yeah, so before he's...
Throw water balloons at each other.
So before he's just badassing himself in behind stage and on stage with all these...
World famous.
Yes. Yeah, so did...
he's on an episode of The Simpsons, bro.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Yes. And
I'm so proud of Joey.
Awesome.
Dearly missed. Dude, I watched my childhood friend. He was the ultimate underdog because of his disability. And I watched him become a superstar.
Yeah, and he
overnight, dude. He was on Letterman, Saturday Night Live.
He was a Woodstock 99.
Woodstock 99. He stole the show. And he had a T-shirt that he took a black marker to, and it said CSP for life, which is the Clipper Street Posse. our little gang, from Clipper Street.
That's in Taylor, Michigan.
Taylor, Michigan, brother.
Straight out of the streets of Taylor, Michigan.
It was it was something else to watch him go from nobody to becoming world famous. I mean, he deserved it. Like I said, he was the ultimate underdog, but he was so tenacious that he made it happen. So anyways, the story about him meeting Kid Rock is he was standing on a table. It's in front stage, front and center at the State Theater.
Current Fillmore.
And then afterwards, Bob's like, he got backstage and he's like, where's your parents at, man? He's like, dude, I'm fucking 20 years old or whatever.
Bob meaning Kid Rock.
Yes.
Bob Ritchie.
Yes. He's like, where's your parents or whatever? And he's like, dude, I'm an adult. And he's like, no way. And then he said, you want a job? And Joey's like, yeah, I want a job.
Showman.
So there's the rest is history. He became his Flavor Flav, his side man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he wore it well.
Nobody did it better, dude.
No, for those that haven't seen Joe C live or videos, okay, do yourself a favor, check it out. And then one of my favorites, and I'll pull it down and I'll put it on the so the podcast has a section with videos, sports videos, music videos. I'll pull down Kid Rock's set at Woodstock. And,
that was fire, man. Fire.
Yeah, 1999. And to show you how Kid Rock played during the day at Woodstock in 1999. So he was on the way up. A lot of people didn't know about him yet.
Right, that's right.
But I'll tell you what, the people there...
That was when Devil Without a Cause came out.
The people there knew about him because that place was going nuts. And Joe C., he owned that crowd.
That album went crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know, before that album was done, Joey come down to my house with a cassette tape. And he said, pop this in and listen to this. And I got to hear Devil Without a Cause before it was finished.
Well, he predicted it was going to go, 7-8 times platinum or whatever. And the thing hadn't even been released yet.
Dude, it's like...
It's probably 20 times platinum.
Oh, yeah, 20 times platinum by now, for sure.
So, all right, so... so other local celebrity connections. So Joe C. obviously is a big one. Kid Rock, personally.
Yes. I got to meet him after Joey passed. He was very kind to the Clipper Street Posse guys, which is me and our other buddy Jeff Baum. And like I say, he actually paid for my first tattoo. He sent me to my tattoo artist, Bob Tyrell. And he said, go see this guy. Tell him you want the Joe C. tattoo. It's on me.
Awesome.
I was like, all right, I'll do that. I wanted a tribute tattoo to my boy.
Yeah.
And I got it, So, yeah, that was my first tattoo.
Well, and Kid Rock himself, he was from humble beginning.
That's right.
Romeo, Michigan.
That he's brilliant. And, he started from scratch and made it happen.
All right, well, so since we're on the subject of Kid Rock, I had a segment last week, or a little mini segment, David Lee Roth versus Sammy Hagar. So I'm not even gonna let you answer that one.
I listened to that.
Okay.
I listened to it.
So I've got a different battle of the bands here.
Do you want my answer on that question, though?
Go ahead, slip it in.
David Lee Roth.
Yes.
I'm the ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by.
See, wow,
It don't get no better than that, bro.
See, this is the lead singer I got on here, folks. So Kid Rock versus, this is going to be the Detroit Battle of the Bands.
Oh, man.
Kid Rock versus Bob Seger. Basically, Kid Rock's basically rock and roll uncle.
Yeah. Got to be a mentor, I'm sure.
Yes. Versus, this is going to...
versus.
Yeah.
Three-way battle?
This is going to be like a WWF battle royale.
Three-way battle.
Yeah. So we got Kid Rock versus
Bob Seger.
Rockin' Robert versus Alice Cooper.
Oh, man. Uncle Alice, bro. You know, I got to go with Alice all the way. And then Bob Seger, of course. And, nothing against any one of these guys, but you got to give due where credit's due, man. And Alice Cooper he's probably the baddest motherfucker of all time as far as I'm concerned. He was friends with Jim Morrison. He's a Hollywood vampire original. He hung out with John Lennon. I mean, he's a legend. I met him and kissed his ass completely, of course. And I got him to sign a couple of my comic books, my Alice Cooper Marvel comics. And I couldn't be happier. I love Alice Cooper, bro.
So Kid Rock pays for a Joe C. tattoo. But because Alice Cooper signs one of your Alice Cooper comic books.
I even paid him to do it. I paid him to sign it.
I'm
sorry, man.
I think Alice was going to win this no matter what. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bob.
Okay. So
sorry, kid.
I will to answer that question myself. Okay. No offense to Kid Rock, he is obviously a genius.
He's awesome. I love him.
Yeah, I mean
he's a great guy.
But it would go down to Bob or Alice, and I think I was telling you I've probably seen Alice Cooper more than any other artist. But if you put a gun to my head, I think I would go with Bob Seger and Silver Bullet Man.
You know, I can't disagree with you, bro. I mean,
it's a personal.
Right.
It's like which kid do you,
that album, the Live Bullet album.
Yeah,
who didn't grow up listening to that?
Yeah, you can. Which one are you going to pick? So
right.
So Bob Seger, and they're both still relevant. I would say Alice Cooper is extremely relevant because he's still touring. I just saw him.
He's still the baddest dude around.
Yeah, he's a legend.
He is something else, man.
Yeah.
God bless him. Keep going, Alice. We love you, brother.
I agree. And so James, how did you start singing?
Well, all right. I started singing in the shower. Okay.
Like most of us.
I'm a music fan. When I was a kid, I'd always have my cassette tapes on a little radio or whatever. And I would always try to sing along or whatever. I always felt that I could. But I really didn't start singing until my sister, Michelle, she was bartending at the local watering hole, and they had a really cool karaoke night.
Where was that?
The Halftime Bar on Ecorse Road.
Okay.
Right there in Taylor. And she had put me in to karaoke because she knew that I'm a Doors fan, and she knew I could kind of sing. And they called me up, and I'm like, they're not talking to me. What are you talking about?
How long ago was this?
Dude, 2000... maybe 2005 or something like that. Or
all right. So for those that are listening, okay, so when you're out at a bar, and I think a lot of people love live music, and so you are watching a band, you're watching a singer, a guitar, blah, blah, blah. They all have a story, right? How did they learn the instruments? How did they learn how to sing? Where did they find this equipment? Who were their influences? How did they get here, right? So, I mean, I got a guy right in front of me that if you guys have never seen Whole Shot or Unhinged, this dude sings very well. And he manages to get into the range.
Thank you, bro.
You do. And you manage to get into the range of the lead singer that you're covering. And But the fact that you're able to do Jim Morrison and Bon Scott and Robert, I mean, all these bands.
It's weird. I got a range, man. I didn't know that I had.
Yeah, you do.
And my voice has gotten stronger over the years from singing.
Yeah.
And being in a band. It's true. Your voice is really, it's a muscle. And the more you use it, the stronger it gets, and the different pitch and the different range you'll get over time.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't sing Judas Priest and Ozzy and stuff like that when I first started, or Dio. I can sing all that stuff now.
Right. Okay. So
it's crazy.
So here you are. You're at the halftime bar. Halftime bar.
Yeah.
And so
karaoke and the Doors. She put me in for a Doors song.
This is your first time in front of people. Yeah. And this is back at, you say, about 2003, 4?
2004, 2005, maybe.
Okay, so...
Of course, I needed some liquid encouragement to get me up there.
Well, I get that.
I got up there and I karaoke'd a Doors song, and the crowd, really gave me a really nice applause, and I was like, wow, okay, maybe yeah, thank you. Maybe I can actually do this, So then I kept doing the Doors. I've had an obsession with the Doors. So I would always karaoke the Doors. I did it for 2 years. And then I started...
So I don't know if you remember, a couple episodes ago, Mike Masano, a big music fan of mine that I worked with, I walked into work one day and I said, you know what, Mike? I said, I've really been in a Doors phase lately. And Mike kind of looked at me. He goes, I've never not been in a Doors phase.
Oh, I'd love that guy. That's how I feel ever since I discovered them, thanks to my buddy Sean Ronan. I've just been obsessed. I read about his book, No One Here Gets Out Alive. I think, I'm sure who wrote that. Maybe Danny Sugarman or something. Somebody that knew him really good, but you have to read that book. It's amazing. And then just listening to his music and how smart he was in his lyrics. And so I was a Doors fanatic. I still am.
Yeah.
But
I agree. Their music is, it sucks you in.
It's unique.
Yes.
It's one of a kind. I mean, nobody sounds like the Doors except the Doors.
Yep.
To this day.
I agree.
So that says a lot.
It does.
But then I finally got a little gutsy, and I started doing a little Black Sabbath and stuff like that at karaoke. And my one good buddy, Rich, he's like, do you think you could do that for a band? And I was like, well, I'd like to try. And he gave me an invite to come over and try out for his band. The band.
Well, this sounds like Mark Wahlberg, rock star, where you're in you're in the front row and you're singing along at all the words, and the lead singer decides that he's done, and they invite you, and
give me a try, right?
The rest is history.
Yeah, so I went, and of course, we hit it off. My first band was called Whiskey Riot, and we opened up for the Romantics. Whiskey Riot did at the Taylor Heritage Park Festival. And we had a good 5-year run. That was a lot of fun, man. But then that's how I met Andy, or I knew Andy for years, but Mercy Brown, Detroit. I went from Whiskey Riot to Mercy Brown, the whole shot.
Okay, so yeah, just the roadmap of rock bands.
Yeah, you just keep growing along as you move.
Okay, so
you meet different people.
Well, you opened up for Romantics.
Yeah.
Who else have you guys opened up for?
Well, let's see. Whiskey Riot, my first band, the coolest thing we did, we opened up for the Romantics and Sponge.
Oh, yeah, Vinny.
Yeah.
Vinny was there the other night with Local H.
It was really a cool experience.
And that 2-month-old baby, my chump of the week.
Fucking baby.
Fucking stupid baby.
Man, if I ever see that kid, I'm kicking him out, dude. I don't care if he's got headphones or not.
Well,
I'm stealing his headphones.
He'll be wearing a Chump of the Week T-shirt.
I'm taking his pacifier, too, that little bastard.
Okay, so Sponge.
Yeah, so, I dig Sponge, but I was kind of disappointed at this guy's. Vinny, I'm the guy that's opening up for you, man. I was just trying to give him a little bit of love backstage, and he had this handler.
Oh, they were too cool for school?
He had this handler, dude. He's like, whoa, what do you think you're doing, bro? You can't approach Vinny. I'm like,
oh, Sponge.
I'm like, dude, I just opened up for you guys, bro.
They think they're all that?
I guess so, dude. And I was like, wow, man. I know these guys are kick-ass and cool, but really, dude, I'm the guy that just opened up for you.
Sponge is on probation. Who else did you open up for?
Well, let's see here. Whole Shot. We've been very fortunate. We got to open up for Jeff Tate from Queensryche at the Token Lounge. We opened up for Jack Russell from
Jack
Great
Russell.
White.
He is okay. You talk about a guy that can sing.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking legend, man.
Dude.
Yeah, I love him. I got to hang with him backstage, and he was the coolest guy ever.
Good.
I mean, that's how I expect people to act. You know what I mean?
Vinny, you need to call Jack Russell and learn how to behave.
I know, right? I mean, I was disappointed, bro. Anyways, yeah, we got to open up for them at the Token. We opened up for LA Guns at Harpo's. That was an awesome experience, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Total honor.
That's legendary. Like when you were our age growing up, like in the early '80s.
Dude, I went to Harpo's and puked on the floor, dude.
If you're listening to
25-cent pitchers, bro.
If you're listening to Riffer Wheels and all they're on location at Harpo's, Rum Runners, all these Token Lounge, these places like seemed if you had not ever been there, you thought these like they was just like rock and roll Detroit grungy royalty.
Harpo's is Detroit royalty. You ask any heavy metal fan from the 80s, ask them about the 25-cent pitchers of beer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A mosh pit on the disco floor.
Yeah. Yeah. And that stage was elevated.
Yeah, it's like 8 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Don't fall off that stage.
Do not. Yeah. There was I don't know if there was any stage diving because you'd be effed up. Dude.
If they don't catch you, you're done.
You're done. All right, so do you have okay, so we're going to say, I got a question for you as a lead singer, because I notice when I'm watching you sing, dude, like, you don't have a phone in front of you or a tablet, like, you know all the words. So how do you remember all these words? I mean, because that's got to be a gift.
Well, I tell you what, I have a cheating device. I do. Okay, I use a teleprompter. Nowadays, I got foot controls for it. It looks like a speaker monitor. But
so is it a teleprompter that you can see that we can't see, like a president uses?
That's right. Yeah, and I got foot controls. I can control it with my feet. Nobody ever knows I'm using it. It helps me. It helps me memorize a lot of the new material that we do. Of course, I've got over 100 songs memorized, and how I did that, I write down the songs. I'll write them down in a notepad.
I've got one song memorized. Leonard Skinner, Needle and a Spoon.
We used to do that. Whiskey Riot used to do that one.
Great song. My buddies let me sing it at a going away party. It took me 2 days to memorize it.
Yeah, it's a good one. But yeah, so if I want to really memorize something, I have to write it down.
Yes.
I have to write it down, and I listen to it while I'm writing it down. And more than likely, it's something that I've known for years already.
Yeah,
because I like to sing stuff that's in my wheelhouse and stuff that I like and stuff that I know. I'm not going to sing something. I mean, I'll do something my other band members might want me to do, even if I'm not familiar with it. If they want me to do it bad enough, I'll do it.
Yeah. I think
you got to be a team player.
Yeah, a lot of people, me included, you can sing along with nudges, right? So if the chorus starts out, you can finish the last half of the chorus or that line, but to go from zero is very difficult. Especially the second chorus.
I mean,
verse,
it's hard to memorize a lot of these songs because, lyrics are complicated, man. If it's your own material and you're writing original material, it's a lot easier to remember stuff that you're writing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you're a cover band and you're just out entertaining people, you want to be spot on. You don't want to mess the lyrics up. You don't want to sing this lyric in front of that lyric if it's supposed to be the other way.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I see them with a phone or tablet, where with you, I don't see any of that.
That's right.
Yeah, so I've always, that's a trick of the trade.
Yeah.
So there's 2 songs that use a teleprompter, 98 you have memorized. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go with that.
Like I said, it really helps me memorize new stuff. It helps my confidence on the stage, because I know I'm not going to screw it up or forget something or do the verses in the wrong order. Yeah. Which sometimes you do that. You know.
Yeah. Well, you'll see like the real acts. They'll screw it up if they're really doing it legit.
Yeah. A lot of professional bands have teleprompters on stage, bro.
Yeah, well, I can tell you one.
Just for a backup.
I can tell you one that needs it is Chris Robinson from Black Crowes. Because if anybody can screw up lyrics to their own music, it's him. But whatever. I love the Black Crowes.
Me too, bro.
He can be a little bit of a jackass, but
I've heard about him. It's kind of like those guys are kind of like the Oasis brothers, aren't they?
Yeah, Rich doesn't talk and Chris talks too much.
Is there something about the brother team that's dysfunctional as hell?
But somehow Eddie and Alex pull it off. But they did. The Oasis guys don't even talk to each other.
But Alex was a drummer.
Yeah.
Maybe it's if you're a guitar player and a singer or something, it just doesn't mix.
Yeah. Yeah. or if with Chris, I think he's just okay.
He's a jackass. Let's just say.
All right. So I've got I just read this the other day. I want to get your opinion. Monsters of Rock, 1988.
Yeah.
Silverdome. So the lineup was Kingdom Come, Metallica, Dokken, then Scorpions, then Van Halen. So I read this article where Van Halen headlined Monsters of Rock, and then they had Scorpions.
That was 91?
It was 88.
88.
Monsters of Rock, 1988. So
nice.
So I read this article where the Silverdome had sold out of hot dogs.
What?
During the show. Yeah. And so what was happening was, I guess these rockers, and they were Metallica fans. And the Metallica fans, because Metallica had not blown up commercially yet.
That's right.
And so these Metallica fans were pissed
no hot dogs.
that they were playing in front of Dokken. So they go and order all these hot dogs. And then when Dokken goes on stage, they're getting pummeled with hot dogs.
That's fucking great.
And so as the tour's going on, it doesn't take long. I guess Don Dokken, he goes to the promoters of the tour. I just read this.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and he goes to the promoters of the tour. He says, hey, listen, we got to change this shit. He's like, we got to go in front of Metallica. And they're like, well, what's the problem? And they said, well, because when we go after Metallica, we sound like the fucking Partridge Family. So that's got to stop.
This is very true.
Yeah. So
oh, my God.
Now I've been getting teased.
Think about that. 1988. That's back when me and you were like young,
I didn't appreciate Metallica yet back then, by the way, but a lot of people did.
Oh, man. Yeah, I was a nut, dude.
Yeah, a lot of people did. And by the way, I'm getting a lot of heat from the 200 plus viewers or listeners on this about me liking Dokken. I'm getting hate mail.
Oh, man.
Dokken sucks.
Listen, he can't sing anymore, but you got to give the guy love for what he originally did. It was great.
Dude, those first two albums.
I loved it, man.
You listen to Under Lock and Key, you can go start to finish. That is an album that does not stop. Once you press play, next thing you know, it's over. You've listened to 10 songs, and they were all awesome.
They were great, man. You can't listen. People can't keep that voice forever.
Yeah.
People got to let him grow old, man.
I think
he was awesome.
Yeah, I think they became the butt of a few jokes, and then it just caught on, kind of like the Nickelback thing. It's like, give me a break, dude.
I love Nickelback. They kick ass,
They're
man.
awesome.
Yeah,
they're awesome.
I never got that. I never understood that.
Okay, so
why? Because they was a Canadian band.
I got a Nickelback story.
Come on.
So I'm up at an Elks Lodge, and I put my money in the jukebox, and I play a Nickelback song. Song starts to come on, and all of a sudden the jukebox goes silent. Then after about 30 seconds, it starts to play the next song, and then I hear the bartender.
Somebody overrode you?
No, the bartender said, "Who played Nickelback?" And like
so she overrode you.
It was a dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he looked like one of those little shitty English paper boys with a little hat and a little vest.
He's got the funny mustache and shit.
Dude.
What a dick.
So he goes, who played Nickelback aggressively? And I said, I did. I did. And I'm walking toward him, and he goes, we don't play Nickelback in this bar. So I said, well,
gotta be kidding me.
How about you put a sign on your fucking jukebox that tells me what songs you play and don't play so I don't waste my fucking money?
No Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
No Nickelback.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay, so your best hole shot show. We're gonna go best.
Best hole shot show?
We're gonna go best, worst, and first.
Dude, we've had some really great shows, man. It would be hard to pick our best show. We've done a lot of cool shows for WLLZ that were like, they give us props live on the air, and there was a ton of people there. And
okay, how about one that stands out? I got a feeling you're gonna struggle with the worst.
Maybe like the Riverview, the Riverview Summerfest or whatever. I think we opened up for Ray Street Park.
Okay.
I mean, that was awesome.
Okay, so there's some local.
I like festival gigs.
Fraternity, the fraternity of rock and roll local bands.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
Okay, so opening up for Ray Street Park, Riverview stands out. Okay. Yeah, and we just bumped into the lead singer of Ray Street Park. What do you call him?
Mr. Jedi Master Rick Stafford, the man himself. Yeah, he's my bro, man. He's one of my idols as far as a local singer.
Yeah.
You know, I was a fan watching him sing, and I was like, man, I want to do that. You know, and he was kind to me and gave me good advice and encouragement, and it helped me.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. And plus, I know a few people that know him, and he's
yeah,
a nice dude.
Absolutely, man. He's one of my favorite people, and whenever he comes to one of my shows, I got to get him on stage for as many songs as possible, of course. You know, and he does me the same way. You know, he just Ray Street Park just had a gig at the Lincoln Park Band Show, and he invited me up on stage to sing with him. You know, and I just like, that's an honor.
Yeah.
You know, and I love him for that.
And it's cool when you see major bands do it, and it's cool when you see local bands do it.
Right. Yeah, we have our local circle of bands in the Downriver music scene. It's really awesome, man. We got some good people.
All right, so
very fortunate.
On that note, you were telling me about a benefit that you guys have coming up. It's a battle of the bands. Tell me about that.
That's right. September 11th and 12th.
And it's in Taylor, right?
It's in Taylor at Heritage Park.
Yeah. And this money is going to go to raise for first responders?
That's right. It benefits Taylor Community Emergency Response Volunteer Team.
Yeah.
CERT.
Yeah. And you got about 20 local bands playing this thing, right?
No. There's only 5 bands. It's going to be a battle of the bands. So September 11th is Friday. It's going to be from 5 to 10 p.m.
Well, 20 bands want to do it, but only 5 get to do it. How's that?
I think something like that, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, we got Whole Shot. We got Copper Boom, Mustard Tigers, Conquest, the David Stratford Band. And, we're going to have a little battle of the bands. It's going to be awesome, bro.
All right, so September 11th and 12th?
That's correct.
Taylor
Sheridan Center in Heritage Park. It's the big pavilion.
Okay, so I think we've got some local some local flavor to this show. So if people want to stop by and get some awesome local rock band music and battle of the bands, you know what? I better not see that baby. That baby, there's going to be problems.
Dude, I'm going to have that kid escorted out. If he shows up, he's out right away. I'll tell you that right now.
All right.
Let's see. I think it's the more fans that show up and cheer the band on or donate or whatever. I'm not sure how exactly it's going to work. But we need people to show up.
Yeah. It'll be something.
It's a charity event.
Yeah, it'll be something
it's
fun.
It's a great cause.
Yeah. Something fun. I'm sure there won't be any.
This is the first annual, and I'm thinking the event organizer, she said possibly the winner of the Battle of the Bands is going to get to open up for one of the national headliners at next summer's Heritage Park Festival.
Oh, that would be
really cool if they can manage that.
And they get some good bands through that venue for that.
Oh yeah,
festival.
they get national headliners coming through.
Cheap Trick's played there. I know people get sick of hearing me talk about Cheap Trick, but I know they've played there before.
I love Cheap Trick, bro.
All cool people do. So, all right, hey James, we're pushing time here. So, listen, bro, I want to thank you for coming on this show.
Thank you, brother. This has been fun.
This is awesome.
Totally appreciate you.
All right, so. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up, and we're gonna see you really soon. So for now, AMF.